share a video with you today on how you can make your own custom designed greeting cards. I know if you've experienced the same frustrations that I have when you go to the store and you try to find a card, it's very hard to find a card that says just exactly what you want it to say. So I'm going to help you solve that problem today. It's a fairly simple method in making these cards, and all you really need is a computer and a printer and a word processing program. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, once you get your word processing program open, we're going to go to the upper left hand corner and click on New, and we're going to be creating a new blank document. So you click on that, hit enter on your keyboard, and that will open up the first page of your greeting cards. So now we're going to go up to the upper left hand corner again and hit insert, and just to the right you will see picture. So we're going to be inserting a picture. This will open up all the pictures on your computer, and you can pick out the one you want to put on the front of your greeting card. So you select that picture, click insert, and that will put the photograph on your card there. Now you're going to go over to the right hand area of your toolbar and hit position. This is going to put your photograph where you want it, and I try to put it in the lower center of the card. Once you hit that, you can come over here and drag this down a little bit lower. I tried to put it a little below halfway, so you can get the photograph placed exactly where you want to. Now you're going to go back up there by position and click on text wrapping, because once you put text on the front of your card, you're going to want it actually to show up. So you're going to hit behind text. That's where your photograph is actually going to be, behind text. I'll go back up to the upper left hand corner and click insert, and go over to the right where it says text box. You click on text box, and that will open up a screen for you to draw your text box. You go all the way to the bottom where it says draw text box, and you click on that. Then you take your cursor over to your photograph, and you can just click and drag it to where you've opened up this little rectangle, and then you're going to just type your text in. You right click on that text box, and that will enable you to see your font size, and usually on the front I use about a 36, and then you can click on the font that you want to choose for your text, and also right here you will be able to pick the color out, but I'm going to leave the color the way it is. So we do that, and then we're going to type our text in. And you can go back up to your toolbar about in the middle, and it'll say shape fill. You want to click on that, and if you want to leave this white fill in, you can, or you can change the color of it, or you can get rid of it completely, which is what I usually do. So I click on shape fill and come down here and hit no fill. So that would take that fill away. Now you still have like a little frame around it or a border. You can either leave that the way it is, or you can go to shape outline and hit no outline. Then you can bring your cursor right back down to that text box and drag it anywhere on the photograph that you want it. Alright, so we've gotten finished there with the front of the card, and now we want to go back up to the top and hit insert and hit blank page. And that will open up another document. Then you go over to that, and you want to hit insert again, insert text box, and again go to the bottom of that screen, draw text box. This will enable you to put your greeting that will show up on the inside of your card. You draw your little box there, and we type our text out. And then you can highlight that and put your font size in there. I usually make it a little bigger on the inside, so I'm going to go with 48 here and put the font pick the font out up here. And I'm going to leave the color the way it is. I don't need to worry about the white background because it's not going to show up on the inside as long as your card is white. But I do want to get rid of that outline, that border, so we're going to click No Outline. And then we're going to drag this down to where we want it on the inside of the card. And I usually put this about halfway in the bottom half of the card. You can adjust this, you can move it left or right if you want. And so we're ready to go. We're ready to print it up. And so the next step is when you print, you go to print, and we're going to see the print screen come up. This is pretty important. Of course, you pick your properties out, and you're going to click, if you want to print your front first, which it doesn't really matter, but I usually print my front first. I click on that page, then we go to the print screen, and make sure you click on current page because you don't want to print both pages out at the same time. You want to hit current page and then go ahead and print that front part of your card. And then, of course, when you get that side printed, you're going to click on the other document that you have open, bring up your print screen, and make sure you hit print current page. And then you will be ready to print your cards. Alright, so we're ready to print the front of your card, so we're going to click OK, and we're going to print that out. Alright, so you see how that came out. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on the other side. We're going to click on the greeting side, the inside of the card, and make sure you click on print current page, and then we're going to go ahead and print that out. But what you need to make sure you do is, you see how this came out of the printer. What you're going to do, you're going to put it right back into the printer the exact same way that it came out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and print the inside of the card. Alright, so once your card comes out of the printer, of course you can fold it in half. You have your photograph on the outside, your greeting on the inside, and you're ready to go. The perfect size envelope for this size card is 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. So you can go to your local store and get you some envelopes of that size, and that'll fit these cards just right. Of course, you can see this is printed on paper. I really recommend you just using plain white cardstock for your greeting cards. So I hope this has been a help to you, and appreciate you stopping by, and just hope you have a great day.